This is the BBC News with myself, Rhys Bars, and Ben Needham. Help deaf people.
Well, I work at a charity called Action on Hearing Loss, which used to be RNID, Royal National Institute of the Deaf, but they changed their name just last year when it was their 100-year anniversary. So I'm a fundraiser with Action on Hearing Loss. So I bring all the money in, which enables them to provide services for deaf and hard of hearing people, such as getting young people into jobs, young deaf people into jobs, offering like befriending services for old people, things like that.
Well, we know that there's sign language for deaf people. Do you know what's sign?
I know a little small bit of sign, but not very much. I'm still learning.
So you're not as good as the people on TV?
Definitely not. It takes years and years of practice, and I'm just at level 1, the very beginning, but it's an excellent language to learn. And do you know that it's only not so long ago that sign language just became a recognised language, and before that any deaf people, any deaf children had to get sent off to a boarding school, and they were discouraged from signing at all. They tried to force them to speak, and they used to have to sit on their hands so that they couldn't try and communicate in sign language.
Does your charity do any things for sign language classes?
No, well, we don't actually do it ourselves, but there's an organisation called Signature who we would signpost people to, but we do offer like a very basic introduction to sign language and deaf awareness, but for the more advanced levels we have to signpost to an organisation called Signature.
Okay. Is there a cure for deafness?
There's not a cure for deafness, which is why it's so important to always protect your hearing. Don't be going about with those MP3 players up too loud. Never stick anything in your ears. You have to be so careful with your hearing, because currently once you lose it you don't get it back. But the charity does fund biomedical research, so they're working on a cure for deafness, so hopefully one day they will find a cure.
We've heard that you are starting up a new thing called D.A. Can you elaborate and tell us what that actually is?
I can indeed. D.A. stands for Deaf Awareness for Young People, so myself and a few other members of staff and lots of volunteers for Action on Hearing Loss are going around lots of schools and youth groups all around Northern Ireland, teaching people a wee bit of sign language and how to protect their hearing, and to encourage empathy for anybody who might be deaf, to make sure that nobody gets left out and that everybody's accepted and that there's equal access for everybody, whether hearing or not.
Thank you.
Thank you.